Hello, everyone. Welcome to the demo for the proof of concept of 3 amazing agents. Every organization faces the same challenge. Customer interactions are scaling faster than your teams. Your service team is bleeding on $8 to $10 tickets. Your sales team is burned out, typing generic emails, and your marketing team is stuck sending high first-name emails that drive zero engagement. What if we could automate the high-volume, low-judgment tasks across your entire customer lifecycle and critically ensure that every human handoff is context-rich, compliant, and focused on judgment? That is what we built. 3 production-ready agents, service, SDR, and marketing, all grounded in your actual data, policy, and knowledge base. Let's see the platform in action, starting with the highest cost interaction, Service Agent. It's 9:14 on a Tuesday morning. 4 emails will just hit retailer's service inbox. Maria's drill arrived 4 days ago. She wants to return it. Priya's daughter's birthday gift was supposed to arrive yesterday. Tracking hasn't been updated for that order. David just saw a charge on his credit card he doesn't remember authorizing. Carlos's premium headphones, 6 months in, are cutting out on one side. 4 customers, 4 queues, 4 problems that traditionally need 4 different teams, 4 different days, and somewhere between $40 and $80 each to resolve. We're going to handle all 4 right now without a single human agent touching an email until one of them needs something the agent can't offer. Here, you can see Salesforce Marketing Cloud Keys, just created from the emails we have triggered a moment ago. The average cost of a manual service case is $10 to $20. Our goal is to deflect 60 to 75% of that volume autonomously, while ensuring that the most critical cases never hit the general queue. In the next few minutes, I will demonstrate how we handle 4 simultaneous customer issues. The moment those 4 emails hit to the retailer's inbox, the agent immediately begins processing these. Maria's return is handled by consulting the return policy, and David's billing question is answered by referencing his transaction history. The time to first reply drops from hours to under 60 seconds. The agent doesn't just reply once. It loops, reasoning across the full thread autonomously to process exchanges, prorated refunds, and shipment updates. The real value, however, is in risk mitigation. Outcome: 60 to 75% case deflection, less the 60's first reply, and critical risk is caught and routed to the right human specialist, fully briefed. Let's move to SDR Agent, a Salesforce out-of-the-box solution which can help to make a sales development representative's life more focused and productive. SDR has changed name to Agentforce Lead Nurturing, which better describes the work the agent does to nurture existing prospects and differentiates it from the Agentforce Lead Generation agent template. The sales agent handles the high-volume outreach where your pipeline is dying, the cadence. Your SDR spend 10+ hours per week simply typing personalized emails. Our agent reclaims that time. I will walk you through 3 scenarios where human time is wasted today. The engaged buyer. Aisha, a VP of engineering, replies to a cold email with a technical question. The agent doesn't pause for 12 hours. It pulls the specific policy correct answer from your knowledge base and replies in under 15 minutes. When she asks about pricing, a clear buying intent signal, the agent detects it, books the meeting through scheduler, and routes the lead. Your account executive walks into a conversation already in progress with a full transcript and recommended talking points. Result: 3 times more meetings booked. The silent prospect. Marcus is a not now. The agent runs the multi-touch cadence using signals like his LinkedIn activity to personalize the angle. When he replies, "Not the right time. Circle back in Q3." The agent automatically logs the reason and moves him into a quarterly nurture queue. Your Q3 launch list is now pre-sorted, not cold. The wrong contact. Jenny replies, "Talk to my colleague, CCing her now." The agent auto detects the referral, creates a new lead for the colleague, and starts a warm cadence referencing Jenny's intro. You capture a 4x higher conversion rate on warm referrals that used to be lost in manual rerouting outcome. When a lead is entered to Salesforce, our SDR agent starts to take action and start outreaching to those leads to the stage where that is really mature to hand over to a real agent. Though your SDR team isn't bigger, they got their time back to focus only on qualified conversations. Now, rather than just describe this, let me show you exactly what the engaged buyer scenario looks like live in a real org with the email landing in my actual inbox. This is a standard lead record. If we try to edit the lead record, notice the field highlighted here. Industry type. Think of this as the use case tag we've configured for this prospect. When this field changes, it tells our agent, "This prospect just crossed a threshold. They're now in nurture motion for this specific play." I'm changing the industry type field now. That single change is the trigger, and here it is, landing in my inbox in real time. Look at the subject line. It's not, "Hi, first name, hope you're well." It's grounded in this lead's profile, the specific domain context, and the value prop tied to it. Now watch what happens when I respond the way a real buyer would, with a question. While the agent processes this, 2 things to call out. It's not just generating text. It's checking the knowledge base for the policy correct answer. Specific, accurate, drawn from source of truth. No hallucination, no off-policy promises. Now I've signaled intent. Let's get on a call. This is where most outbound dies because the SDR is in a meeting or in another time zone. Watch the agent. The agent has scheduled the call directly into the AE's calendar through Salesforce Scheduler without waking a human up. The AE will walk into this meeting with the full transcript and recommended talking points in the lead record, and every step is logged here on the lead record. Nothing is happening in a black box. Though your SDR team isn't bigger, they got their time back to focus only on qualified conversations. Now, we will be witnessing capabilities of Marketing Agent, a true one-to-one personalization and compliance. This is the agent developed in-house to give our customer an edge to utilize the full functionality of SDR, and on top of that, a complete sense of true personalization in their marketing outreach emails. The Marketing Agent takes one brief, for example, winter wellness, and generates the full subject line and body for every recipient individually, grounded on their customer 360 profile. Result: 3 to 5x higher open rates. Let's look at 2 recipients from the same campaign. Dorothy, the caregiver. Her record shows purchases of dementia care and pill organizers. She receives an email with the subject, "Dorothy, 3 things that help when you're the one caring for everyone else." The content addresses caregiver burnout. Walter, the newly diabetic. His record shows a recent glucose monitor purchase. He receives an email with the subject, "Walter, 3 things to know about cold and flu medications when you're managing blood sugar." The body explains which over-the-counter cold meds affect blood glucose. Same brand, same campaign, same hour. Two completely different relevant conversations. The real takeaway here is compliance. Walter's content is helpful, but the agent is trained on a hard regulatory line. It cannot give clinical advice. The email closes by routing him to a human pharmacist for a free consultation. Let me show you this in the actual Marketing Cloud org, so you can see how a single brief produced two completely different sends. When the out-of-the-box SDR agent can only send 1,800 email per day, this version of Marketing Cloud gives you a freedom on email limitation. Here's the campaign. One brief, one audience. The marketer wrote, cosmetics or IT services or retail. That's it. They didn't write a Dorothy version and a Walter version. This is the segment powered by Data Cloud. Every contact here has a full profile, purchase history, conditions flagged, prior interactions. That's the grounding source. Here's what we received over the email. Note the subject, the opening, the product recommendations, all tuned to given context. No template variables. The full body was generated by agent. Outcome: true one-to-one personalization at enterprise scale, and the agent preserves compliance by knowing when the conversation needs to step across the line to a licensed professional. The bottom line is, we've seen 3 agents. Service: autonomously resolving cases and mitigating risk. SDR: accelerating pipeline by handling 90% of the Cadence work and warming up every AE handoff. Marketing: driving engagement with true one-to-one personalization while maintaining strict compliance boundaries. The core message across all 3 is trust. The agent does the autonomous work, and it knows exactly when to step aside for the human expert with full context. Thank you.